Welcome back to the Portable Podcast, and you're watching The Sly Guy, The Sly Guy, and The Sly Guy. Oh, yeah. This song is dedicated to Donald Trump. Your direction, everyone seems so fine as you just spread misinformation. Everyone seems so blind, wanna seize the day and come on down and say hooray. No one likes to sing along, that's why I just made the song. Hey man, what's your problem? Hey man, what are you trying to do? What's your problem? Hey man, what are you trying to say? You spread fake news all day and no one cares, so that's okay. Hey man, what's your problem? What's your problem? What are you trying to prove? Seeing is believing, nobody seems so fair. And then you wanna go and stop it now. And on and on and on you go and tweet all day so no one knows just why to sleep all day. No one cares and that's okay. Hey man, what's your problem? Hey man, what are you trying to prove? What's your problem? Hey man, what are you trying to say? You tweet fake news all day and no one cares and that's okay. Hey man, what's your problem? What's your problem? What are you trying to prove? Just sing along and then you want a favorite song. On and on and on and on, we're switching sides and that's so long. On and on and on it goes and then you come to let you know. No one gets to seize the day. No one cares and that's okay. Hey man, what's your problem? Hey man, what are you trying to prove? What's your problem? Hey man, what are you trying to say? You tweet fake news all day and no one cares, so that's okay. Hey man, what's your problem? What's your problem? What are you trying to prove? Oh man, there we go. So, a funny post I saw on Facebook a while ago, because right now, you've got Black Lives Matter trending, tweeting, a lot of people supporting it. And it shows you the difference between liberals in America and liberals in the Philippines. So more on that. I used to hate CNN before. But during the pandemic, I wanted to get up-to-date, in-depth news about COVID-19. So I would switch on the TV, I would watch CNN, and the reporters, the anchors, were actually very intelligent. They were really smart. It's like they made sense. The way that they spoke against the current administration of Donald Trump, how they despise the actions of a president how he acted during the pandemic, how he acted during the protest of George Floyd, using crowd dispenser tear gas. Chris Cuomo, Don Lemon, all of them actually made sense. You knew what they were talking about. And now we turn to the Philippines. CNN in the Philippines have no intelligent arguments whatsoever. Liberals in the Philippines do not have any intelligent arguments whatsoever. They're more based on how they feel. So their feelings against the current president Duterte, forces them to throw logic out the window and politicize every single thing they can find. And it makes them look like a bunch of idiots. And I'll give you one example. Okay, because a lot of people posting about Black Lives Matters Of course, EJK or extrajudicial killings was was a politicized issue before, because on the president's war on drugs. So we had dangerous drug addicts. These are people who are gonna stab you when you go to the street, or gonna stick you up, steal your money so that they can buy drugs. Okay, these people were literally wiped out by cops. And then now you can hardly see them on the streets, making our streets safer. Because our community was really riddled with those addicts when the cops started cracking them down and making sure that they wouldn't spread anymore, like capturing them. Okay, and of course they got into random skirmishes, so the police had to protect themselves, and during wars, in cases it was a war on drugs, some of them would actually get shot, get killed, because that's how crackdowns are. If you know how dangerous drug addicts are, or drug dealers. So now I find this tweet saying that if you don't support, if you're not against EJK, you have no right. You cannot support Black Lives Matter if you don't support EJK, anti-EJK. If you're not anti-Duterte, you cannot support Black Lives Matter. You know what? It's my right to support whatever the hell I want to support, man. So who made you the authority to tell me what I can support? Like, you keep on saying that Duterte is a dictator, Marcos is a dictator, you hate dictators, but you guys are becoming dictators yourselves. And to be very honest, the liberals here in the Philippines sound a lot like Donald Trump. They like to walk past the crowds, like the elitist that they are, just so that they can cross the street and have their photo taken in front of a church while they hold up their Bibles, like they're some kind of gods or emperors or saints. That's, well, basically that's just me telling it as it is. And that's a cold, hard dose of truth for you guys. So yeah, you know who you are, man. I'm not even going to mention you here, but yeah, that was absolutely the dumbest thing I've seen today, ever. And because the issue of Black Lives Matter is racism in the US, police brutality against black people in the US, black people being restrained, being killed on the spot for no reason at all. And that's the narrative that everybody's fighting for right now, because America's getting tired of what's happening. And it's been happening for a very long time.
Cell phones and video evidence providing objective records to a national audience of what actually happens. I think we're going to see them lose some of the traction that they've had.
So what you're saying is, like, instead of supporting the innocent people that are being killed, it's like you're saying, hey, support the looters. Oh no, look, the human rights violation on the looters. So it's like you guys are supporting the looters. You guys are supporting the criminals. And you fail to see that it's the lives of the innocent people who are just trying to get by every day. And with a president who cares a lot about them. And time again, he has shown, because he definitely cares more about the Filipinos, the Philippine urban poor, more than any of you do. So nothing, just my 2 cents. Just basically my 2 cents. So yes, I'm definitely, instead of sharing or even reacting to the post, I just hit hide. And I'm just gonna let that post die and be forgotten. Because man, made no logic. That post made no logic at all. It was dumbest post ever. One of the dumbest posts that I've ever seen, man. And it just shows a clear contrast between the ignorance of liberals in the Philippines as opposed to the intelligence that you see in the liberals in the US. So it's a clear, distinct difference. And the only reason why the liberals in the US support liberals in the Philippines is because they give them misinformation. Just like the 11 million employees of ABS-CBN. Just like the death of press freedom when the real issue is tax evasion. So I'd like to say to the current liberals, like what? Use your brains? But no, you guys won't do that. You guys use your emotions. It's your emotions that you use. Which is why your posts make absolutely no sense. And I have an amazing MALMG heat stroke gun. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Once again, Portable Podcast with a Sly Guy. And we're going to be seeing you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.